Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Soph, and today I'm just bringing a short little video just to share some news that I got recently. So as you can tell by the title, I got into medical school and I'll be attending in the fall of 2021. And yeah, I don't know why it's been so hard for me to talk about it or to want to share it like this, just because although obviously getting into med school has been a lifelong dream of mine and something that is very worth celebrating, I couldn't help but feel kind of the weight of all the years of work and sacrifices and a lot of, if I'm being honest, suffering that I put into getting to this point. And as I am committed to being honest about my journey and kind of being different than everybody else talking about med school on YouTube, I wanted to talk about that because it was extremely hard to get through that. And so I went through a lot of challenges. I talked about it in my interview. I talked about it in my application in certain points, that I did struggle with mental health. And if you are on a journey towards anything big like that, any big goal that you have, and you're struggling with mental health, don't feel guilty for it. And the only thing that I can say is give yourself a chance to keep going if you're struggling with those things. And at some point you'll get to a moment in your life where you giving yourself that chance will give you a good enough reason to keep going and to have hope and to continue wanting to improve your life. You know, it doesn't all have to be pretty for it to be a happy thing when you get there. It definitely wasn't pretty for me. It wasn't this like valiant journey, although it had its moments. I think that if people talked more about the low moments and the things that you might encounter in those moments, maybe we'd be better doctors, right? So yeah, I'm gonna be a doctor, y'all. It's a long time coming. It's a very big deal for my family. You know, I'm first generation. My parents are immigrants. I don't think that any of us really ever expected one of us to be doing this because yeah, I mean, that wasn't the goal. The goal was to come here to make a better life. And while they've succeeded at that, I think that I hope that I've succeeded in making that the sacrifices that they've made worth it. Yeah, I didn't get to record my reaction to it because it honestly came very unexpectedly. I interviewed on January 22nd and I had heard from them that I should hear a decision by February 22nd. So I had a whole month. February 22nd was a Monday, and so I heard on the Friday before that. And since it was so close to that date, I was just expecting it to come on the 22nd because I figured they were just gonna send everything out on the same day. So when I woke up that morning, I had literally no expectation of receiving anything from the school that I had interviewed at. And then I opened my email and there it was, and I reread it 3 times because I thought that I was dreaming. I have very vivid dreams, as you know. And so I literally, my parents weren't even in town. My parents were in Panama, and I literally ran downstairs to my siblings and was like screaming and stuff because I just didn't even believe. My parents said that they had been praying the night before and that morning I called them, and I guess there were tears on that side. Obviously I wasn't in Panama with them, so I didn't see the tears, but yeah, I wish I would have gotten it on video, but I literally didn't expect to get any decision that day. So yeah, as far as like where I got into school, I don't think that I'm gonna share that just because I don't know, I don't really feel like it matters. But yeah, I will be going to medical school. I will be a doctor. I guess the only thing that I would add as an extension of what I'm saying is that like I've said before in past videos talking about the journey to med school and all of the struggles and everything, you do not need to be the perfect candidate. I wasn't. In the future, maybe I'll share what those metrics were and what was going on and my approach to everything, but I wasn't the perfect student. I didn't have the generational wealth and knowledge to help me get through this. I had to figure it out on my own and gather as much information as I could on the way, you know. And so keep going. And if you're going through a mental health crisis, if you feel like maybe you can't because your mental health is not there, trust me, I get it. I was there. The good feeling that I get after all those years of struggling through undergrad and, you know, really having to deal with a lot is that now I know and I'm confident in myself that whatever obstacles I face while I'm in medical school will be ones that I can get over. So I was rudely interrupted by my canine friend before I was able to finish out the video that you just watched. But I just want to say, you know, thank you to everybody who has watched my med school videos, and I hope to make more in the future, especially when school starts, sharing my journey from an honest and real perspective. And I hope that you guys will look forward to those type of videos. But I'm still Sophia, and I'm still going to be doing lots of other things as well. But yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video and me just, you know, ranting about my feelings for 5 minutes. But if you did enjoy, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with somebody that you might benefit from hearing this. And yeah, I'm excited to see what comes next.